Las Vegas, early 1970s. The Strip glows like a neon dream, signs flashing, fountains dancing, the air thick with possibility. Inside the International Hotel, the king of rock and roll has just finished another sold-out show. Elvis Presley, in a white jumpsuit with gold embroidery, cape still warm from the spotlight, steps off stage to thunderous applause. The crowd chants his name, but the night is young. Backstage, he's laughing with his Memphis Mafia, Joe Esposito, Lamar Fike, Sonny West, wiping sweat, sipping water, feeling alive. The show's over, but Elvis isn't done. "Let's walk," he says, eyes sparkling with mischief. Dressed sharp in a dark suit, no cape, just a smile, he leads his crew through the hotel's golden corridors. They're not looking for trouble, just fun. Then music drifts from a ballroom down the hall, laughter, clinking glasses, a wedding reception in full swing. Elvis pauses, tilts his head, and grins. Let's say hello. What happened next turned an ordinary night into a legend. One couple's wedding crashed by the king himself. The Vegas rhythm. By 1970, Las Vegas was Elvis's second home. He'd signed with the International Hotel in 1969, kicking off a residency that redefined live performance. 2 shows a night, 7 days a week, for months on end. The showroom seated 2,000, but demand was endless. Fans flew in from Japan, Germany, small-town America, all to see the king in his prime. Voice richer than ever, charisma electric, jumpsuits dazzling under the lights. Between shows, Elvis lived large, late-night dinners, blackjack tables, sweet parties with the mafia. But he craved connection. He'd sign autographs for hours, hug waitresses, give away rings. Vegas was his playground, and he played by his own rules. On this night, likely 1971 or 1972, the exact date lost to memory, he was restless. The show had been great, but the energy lingered. "I don't want to go to bed," he told Joe. So they wandered, 4 or 5 guys in suits looking for life. The ballroom discovery. The International Hotel was a city within a city, casinos, theaters, ballrooms, all buzzing. As Elvis and his crew strolled past the convention wing, they heard it. A band playing "Can't Help Falling in Love," the couple's first dance. The doors to the Stardust Ballroom were cracked open, lights spilling into the hall. Inside, 150 guests celebrated. Bridesmaids in pastel dresses, groomsmen loosening ties, kids sneaking cake. The bride, let's call her Linda, glowed in white lace. The groom, Mike, beamed in a rented tux. It was their moment, perfect in private. Elvis peeked in, saw the dance floor, the joy, and felt it, the pull of happiness. "Look at that," he whispered. Lamar chuckled. "You gonna crash it, boss?" Elvis didn't answer. He just walked in. No announcement, no fanfare. Just the king stepping into someone else's fairy tale. The moment the room stopped, the band was mid-song when Elvis appeared in the doorway. At first, no one noticed. Just another guest, maybe. Then a woman gasped, "That's Elvis?" Heads turned. The music faltered. The dance floor froze. Linda, in Mike's arms, looked up, and her bouquet slipped. Mike's jaw dropped. The room went silent, then exploded. "Elvis!" Someone screamed. Cameras flashed. Children pointed. The band leader, a pro, kept playing, but his eyes were wide. Elvis raised a hand, calm as ever. "Don't stop on my account," he said, voice smooth, southern drawl warm. He walked straight to the couple, the crowd parting like the Red Sea. "Congratulations, y'all," he said, shaking Mike's hand, kissing Linda's cheek. "This your big day?" Linda, tears already falling, nodded. "Yes, sir." "Oh my God." Elvis laughed, easy and genuine. "Well, let's make it bigger." The king takes the stage. The band leader, recovering, offered the mic. Elvis didn't hesitate. He climbed the 2 steps to the stage, adjusted the stand, and leaned in. "This one's for the bride and groom," he said. The band struck up "Love Me Tender," slow and sweet. Elvis sang the first verse, "Love me tender, love me sweet," his voice filling the room. No jumpsuit, no spotlight, just him. The crowd swayed, some crying, some filming with shaky Super 8S. Linda clung to Mike, sobbing into his shoulder. When Elvis hit the bridge, he winked at them, then stepped back. "Y'all take it from here," he said, handing the mic to the groom. Mike, stunned, managed a shaky, "Thank you, Elvis." The king hopped down, hugged them both, and posed for photos. Arms around the couple, smiling wide, the bride's veil tangled in his sleeve. The room roared. Kids tugged his jacket. Ants pinched themselves. It was chaos, but the good kind. The gift of a lifetime. Elvis didn't stay long. 15, maybe 20 minutes. He signed napkins, kissed grandmas, shook every hand. "Enjoy your night," he told the couple. "Be good to each other." Then as suddenly as he'd arrived, he waved, slipped out the side door, and was gone. The ballroom erupted again. Applause, screams, laughter. The band played on, but no one danced. They just talked, relived, replayed. Linda cried happy tears for hours. Mike kept saying, "Did that happen?" The photos, grainy, flash-blinded, proved it did. For years, they'd show them at Thanksgiving. "See? Elvis crashed our wedding." The story became family lore told to kids, grandkids, strangers at bars. "No one believes us," Linda would laugh, "until they see the picture." The heart of the king. This wasn't a stunt, it was Elvis. Pure, unfiltered. He loved surprises, loved making people's nights. He'd give Cadillacs to waitresses, fly to Denver for sandwiches, stop traffic to hug fans. Crashing a wedding? Just another Tuesday. In Vegas, he was a king. But he never forgot the regular folks. He'd grown up poor in Tupelo, knew what a kind word meant. The Memphis Mafia saw it nightly. Fans fainting, Elvis reviving them with water, a smile, a song. This night was no different. He didn't need the stage. He just needed the moment. And in that ballroom, he gave a couple a memory worth more than gold. The legacy of the crash. The story stayed quiet for years. Too wild, too perfect. Then in the 80s, the couple shared the photos with People magazine. Elvis fans went wild. Websites, forums, documentaries retold it. The International Hotel, now the Westgate, still gets calls. Which ballroom? When? No one knows exactly, but the magic lives. Lisa Marie Presley heard it growing up, laughed, said, "That's Dad." It's one of thousands of Elvis tales, small, human, huge. He didn't plan it. He didn't profit. He just walked in, sang, and left. The king making ordinary extraordinary. As the ballroom doors closed that night, Elvis waved one last time, disappearing into the Vegas glow. The couple danced again. The band played on, but the night was his. He'd turned a wedding into a legend, a memory no one could script. In a life of spotlights and screams, this was Elvis at his best. Playful, warm, unstoppable. The king didn't need a crown. He just needed a smile, a song, and a room full of strangers to make his own. And on that night in Las Vegas, he gave a bride and groom the greatest gift, a story they'd tell forever. Only Elvis could crash a wedding and make it the best day of their lives.